Did you know there are only three kinds of snakes in the world? That's right, there are live ones, dead ones, and sticks that look like snakes. And they'll all make you hurt yourself. Well, some folks anyway. I've never really been afraid of snakes. I've been bitten a couple times by non-poisonous ones. The closest I came to being bitten by a poisonous snake was a big rattlesnake, but we couldn't get it out from under the rock without sticking my hand in blindly. Even I'm not that dumb. Unfortunately, I was away the times my wife found a rattlesnake in the house in Texas and a coral snake on our sidewalk in Florida. Both times I got home after the killing was done. Just as well, or I may have been bitten after all. Talking about snakes serves to introduce another Old Testament example of Christ. After being told, "You shall not pass," by the Edomites, they had to go around their land through the wilderness and began to complain again. Then they set out from Mount Hor by the way of Red Sea to go around the land of Edom, and the people became impatient because of the journey. The people spoke against God and Moses. "Why have you brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no food and no water, and we loathe this miserable food." Numbers 21 verses 4 and 5. In this case, God sent fiery serpents among the people to punish them for their faithlessness. Numbers 21 verse 6. Here's the connection to Jesus. When the people came to Moses and confessed their sin, God told him to make a brass serpent and set it on a pole. Those who looked on it would be saved. Numbers 21 verses 7 through 9. Jesus explicitly referred to this as a type of his death on the cross. After telling Nicodemus about the need to be born again, a reference to water baptism in John 3, he went on to tell him, "As Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up, so that whoever believes will in him have eternal life." John 3:14 through 15. Just as looking at the fiery serpent was required to be saved by God's grace in the wilderness, so is being baptized in water required to be saved today. Acts 2:38. When we hear that statement, it's amazing how simple it is to be saved. Yet it's even more amazing that so many people refuse even the most simple act of obedience as a condition of salvation. What are they afraid of? Being bit? Well, if you'll come back for tomorrow's Morning Minutes in the Bible, I promise not to bite. Until then, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.